Listen, I like to change my approach for self-improvement here as a mentor on the online space. I don't like falling into a complete, full-blown red pill preaching nonsense, like certain people in the space. But there is one extreme side of red pill I kind of find correct, and that is the concept of opening up. Now, maybe it is fine with a very close friend once in a blue moon, but you have to remember the whole narrative or opening up is to just get it off of your chest and never really using the information you give to someone from opening up as a way to generate solutions to your problems. And now I'm not going to go to a tangent here talking about how opening up to your friends can be used against you by your friends disguising themselves as enemies and all of that over the top red pill nonsense. Just saying that it is pointless if you do not get solutions out of sharing your problems with others. When you open up, the idea to feel better is to have it from being clumped up in your brain, to releasing it through your own words to someone. But what if I told you you could do this with yourself and you could even generate solutions to your problems in a completely different fashion? Well, you can. This is where I would like to introduce journaling. This self-improvement practice is a full-on game changer. It is by far the most underrated self-improvement practice you can do. When you journal, you literally have the choice to write about anything. Plans, how you're feeling, what you need to do better, problem solving, the list goes on. It is endless. There is nobody giving you limits on what you can write about. And that is what you can use to your advantage in whatever way you want. Unleash that clumped up stress in your brain and write it down on a piece of paper, just like you would when you're opening up to another person. Write as much as possible. If you have not got to the bit where it's not out of your mind completely and you're ready to start thinking about solutions, you begin to notice so many times that what you were stressed about is not that big of a deal. And if you reach that point and get to generating solutions, mentally, you're complete and sound. Everything practically goes up to normal up here. Now, despite repeating myself 10,000 times, that I do not want to sound like a red pill extremist, there will be people that will be still thinking that this is toxic. My claim will probably still be attacked that you don't need to open up to people if you can just journal about your thoughts. Fine, think of it this way. What if someone is too scared to open up? Opening up is not for everybody. Even if it is plausible for you, I can guarantee you just shutting up, opening up to yourself just by journaling, you can do so much better. This video idea actually came through my editor. Fucking finally contributing to something other than his mid-ass edits. But yeah, he went to therapy. That is as much as opening up you can get for someone because they're forced to in a way. To summarize, that did nothing for him. He said he had a nice and a good therapist, but it was never going to be enough for him. Now, this was when he was quite young. He stopped going after a year because after, he started to calm down and he was chasing his own purpose, which was literally playing soccer and attempting to go pro. Yeah, how did that go for you, bitch? That is definitely for another video though. How chasing a purpose will get you out of depression and anxiety. But yeah, he did not get on self-improvement for another few years after that. He still carried symptoms of depression and anxiety. He hates people knowing about it and avoids showing it as much. But when you talk to him for a bit, you can always notice it after a while. But how does he always handle it? Through journaling. That is his form of self-expression. Doing everything I said about the free write sessions of his journal entries. When he is feeling depressed or anxious, you can tell he has not been journaling. Because when he journals, that gets minimized to the point where you can't really notice it unless you've known him for a long time. He has been doing journaling for close to 2 years now, and that has benefited him vastly. It does take time to master, guys. Just like anything else in life, it always takes time. Journaling from your standpoint to opening up to yourself needs to be basic at the start. Reenact yourself opening up to someone else in the journal, almost like the piece of paper is another person. When you start writing on a piece of paper for minutes at a time, your brain starts to generate solution. Kuba can vouch for this. When he writes 4 lines that he has left that he needs to do, 20 solutions start to pop up in his head. So he always paces and he hurts his hands. If you want to start and can't generate solutions like we can with our journaling experience, do the part of completely opening up and just write a surface level crappy solution. I mean, like if you're writing about how your parents are always on your ass, you're having troubles at school, how your sports practice went, and how it didn't go as you planned, and you don't have a proper solution to it, maybe you need to start journaling in order to improve your solutions around you if you can't naturally think of those solutions yourself. But guys, I did briefly make a comment that opening up to your close friend can be okay when you're opening up to them if you trust them that they're not your enemy in disguise. But whether you have this friend or not, I have a self-improvement Discord community. I'll have a lot of like-minded individuals that can help you open up and start to heal. You can have a whole bunch of conversations, whether it's financial, self-improvement needs. You need your emotional needs met by opening up to someone else that can help you generate that solution. We're all here for each other in this community, keeping each other accountable after all. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you in the next one.